everyone. My name is Julia and I'm the volunteer coordinator at the Pacific Grove Museum of Natural History. You may have seen me at the front desk or maybe wandering around during another Science Saturday. When I'm not at work, I love to get out and walk around the Del Monte Forest. The Del Monte Forest is a Monterey Pine Forest and has a lot to explore under its canopies and here in the understory where we are today. Now I want to show you something interesting I found while walking here a couple weeks ago. Come follow me. Here we have some kind of nest. Have you ever seen something like this before? Leave a comment below and tell us about it. Now here in Monterey County, we have many different types of bees and wasps. At a first glance, I thought this nest could be one from a bee due to its hexagonal cell structure. See? However, upon closer look, I noticed that it was papery, not like the waxy feeling of a beehive. After I got home, I put a picture that I took of the nest on the iNaturalist app. It helped me determine that it was probably some kind of wasp or hornet's nest. Upon doing a little bit of further research, I figured out that it's probably a paper wasp nest due to the look of this paper here. Paper wasps have small nests, usually of less than 100 wasps, which explains why this one is kind of small. They also are called umbrella wasps sometimes because of the shape, like an umbrella, of their nest. When it hangs in the tree, it has a little column here that holds it up. They often nest under tree branches or under the eaves of buildings. Now let's look at a bee nest to see the differences and similarities in the two different types of structures. Here we have a bee nest from the museum's education collection. What about this looks different or similar to the wasp nest we just looked at? At first glance, it looks pretty similar due to the hexagonal structure of these cells right here. However, upon closer look, the material that it's made out of does look different. That's because this nest is created from beeswax, which worker bees create and build these structures called honeycomb. In nature, bees look for homes in cavities of trees, perhaps hollow parts of trees, as well as rock cavities and other protected areas. Humans can also have bees and produce honey and other byproducts with the nests that they have, called hives. Now let's get to the good part, food. Wasps tend to be hunters. They like to eat crickets, caterpillars, and other insects. However, bees forage for pollen and nectar and use that to build their hives as well as sustain their populations. Monterey County has a lot of great pollinator plants like the ones I'm holding that are a great nectar source for bees, butterflies, and birds like hummingbirds. Here are a few plants that I picked from the museum's native plant garden. Right here we have a red flowering currant, purple sage, and ceanothus. Thanks for joining us on this virtual adventure and for tuning in to Science Saturday. Remember to go out for nature walks with your family if you can, and tell us what you saw. Thanks again, and happy exploring!